Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. We are going to get into a live that Olivia posted last night. Y'all know she has been MIA for a few days, so we're going to see what she's talking about. Let's get into it.
Okay, I'm sorry guys. Hi. Yes, double tap the screen please. Hey, okay, you can hear me, right? Oh God, my baby. Hi y'all. Giving early Valentine's Day. Girl, how are y'all? I just wanted to come and say hi. Jen, I know I have to text you back. I'm going to. I've just been so busy. I'm gonna tell you in the text. Anyway, hi everyone. I've been kind of MIA a little bit, not really. People just been messaging me like, Liv, where are you? Go live. I'm here, you guys. I just been super busy, got a lot going on, but I did want to come say hello, and I wanted to tell you guys, I'm gonna be changing some stuff up on my channel. You guys will see. I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna show you guys pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. I do have like a couple of vlogs that I have to edit and put out, and then after that, then we're gonna get on with the new content. So yeah, look forward to that. But yeah.
So Olivia came live last night around 9 p.m. and we know that Jerrod also had posted on his Instagram. I think they were saying that it was Nisha's birthday yesterday. I'm not 100%, but he did do like a little reel on Instagram with him and Nisha together. And they posted that around 2 yesterday, 2 in the afternoon. So Olivia came live 7 hours later, which y'all know Olivia's been MIA. She hadn't posted for, I believe, 4 days. And so this video was entitled The Next Chapter. So I guess apparently she's trying to speak on her revamping her channel once again. We know we've heard this a lot, but we're going to see what she does. But she's speaking on how she's going to be doing some things differently. And I don't know about y'all, but when I was watching her right here, it was just something about her face that looked very different. I was looking at her eyes and I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but something looks different. It almost looked like there's a sadness there. And I don't know if it's because Jerrod posted that with Nisha, but it definitely is giving something different with her. I'm still trying to feel my way through it because I'm just now starting this video. But I don't know. It looked like there's some sadness there. And maybe she was feeling a certain way because Jerrod posted that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue.
I love y'all, and I just want to say hi, ladies. I hope everyone is doing good and being the best versions of themselves, you know? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm good. Yes, I've been super busy. Just, you know, just living life. But I'm excited for this new, like, shift. It's necessary, it's needed, and it's been needed for a while now, and I don't know, you guys, I'm just doing really good, and I hope that everyone else is doing good too, you know? So much is going on in the world, right? Like, am I the only one who feels it? Like, the energy is very heavy, and I don't know, there's just so much going on.
I mean, I will say I do get what Olivia is saying, but it's not something that just started. I do feel it's been escalating because I'm a very sensitive person when it comes to, like, you know, when it comes to the spiritual things. And I have sensed this for a very long time. Like, I do feel these past 2 years, you know, it has really been like a heaviness that I feel in the spirit. But I do feel as we get closer and closer to the election, I definitely do feel just, you know, a heaviness in that regard, just because there's a lot riding on this election. And there's so much division going on in our world. There's so much deception. There's so much exposure going on. And I think a lot of the things that we are witnessing, so much is being dismantled. And I think it's really going to further shock a lot of people when it comes to the things that are going to be exposed. Um, these are things that God has already been speaking to me about even before we started seeing what we're seeing with Hollywood. Like, He was already showing me these things like years ago. And, when people started talking about, 2024 is the year of exposure, like, God was already showing me ahead of time that this is what we were entering into or about to enter into. I didn't know the year, but He did give me a heads up and let me know that exposure was coming. And I do believe that in order for, God to really bring about a new thing, He has to show, the darkness that has been going on in order for the light to really come. And in order for people to really be able to just be able to receive of Him, because so many people have gone astray in the sense of what they believe and how they believe, and so many people have fell away from just believing in God, and so many people have taken on just worshiping Satan, like, just to be blunt. It's a lot of witchcraft that goes on. It's a lot that is being introduced to children. I mean, I can recall years ago going into a Target and they literally had a pink Ouija board that was in the toy section for kids. So this is something that has been going on for a while. It has definitely escalated, but I do believe that, although we're going to see more take place, I do believe that there is a calm that's going to come at the end of this storm.
I could be selfish and just like think about just me and like, so everything that's going on with me. But really, it's the world. Like, everyone is going through a lot. And my baby is just talking away out there. It's back-to-back type shit, right? I just finished cleaning up from the hurricane. Wow, yeah. Like, see, those poor people that went through so much in the hurricane. It's just, there's so much outside of us that is going on, and that's why I'm trying not to focus so much on me. Yes, obviously I have my own problems, everybody does, but I'm trying to look outward and care more about everybody, you know what I mean? So stay tuned for the new content, okay? It's coming. Because I'm never on anymore. I am on, girl, y'all. And if I'm not here on YouTube, because you guys, these next couple months, there's going to be a lot of changes. I can't speak on anything just yet. Obviously, I'm not telling nobody my business, but it's going to be a lot. Let me tell you guys something. I have the whole next year planned, the next year and a half planned of my life. That's how I'm moving. I'm planning years ahead because I have to. I have my babies that I am living for, and I want to be the best mom, be the best version of myself for my kids, whatever that may look like. That may look like crazy to y'all, but I know in my head what I'm doing. I know how I'm moving. I know I got the puzzle pieces all, together in my head.
So she this is not the first time she's made reference to she has things going on that she can't speak on right now, but she said that in a few lives past, and then she went live and ended up sharing that what she was referring to when she did that whole live, when she was basically trying to talk about the other women on this YouTube platform, and she was talking about, y'all just wait for it, I got something big coming next year. And basically she, in that live, revealed that she was planning her surgery. So here it is, we're in October. We're in the middle of October, if you can believe this year is literally about to be over with. It's crazy how fast this time is going by. But yeah, she said in the next 2 months, things are going to be changing. So that puts us at the middle of December, which that's pretty much almost closing out this year. So she has said that she already has things kind of planned and already ready to go when it comes to where she's going to get her weight loss surgery. She was talking a little bit about that a while back. But I don't know if this is what she's speaking of in the next 2 months. Things are going to be changing. what she has going on in the next year, because I don't see what other big things she will have underway, because the only thing she's really talked about is getting her body done. So I guess we will just have to watch and see what she's referring to. But I do want to ask, do y'all think she's going to end up moving back to Florida? I mean, if she does, that's really going to say a whole lot. If she does decide to move back to Florida, because you're basically just throwing up the deuces to your three children that you're going to be leaving behind. But I'm curious as to what y'all think about that.
Yeah, thank you, Steph. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the best, you know? And I'm not thinking little, I'm thinking big. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about, because you guys, we get so caught up in the moment that we don't think about the big picture, you know? And I've done that a lot. I focus so much on the problems of today, and I don't think about the happiness of tomorrow. Like, there's so much in life to look forward to, but you have to start setting up your life now to enjoy that future that you want, you know?
I mean, it's better late than never, but I'm just wondering, what exactly are you planning on doing now at the age of 34 that is going to set up your future? Because the only way I can see you having plans underway that is going to help set up your future in the way that you're speaking of is you investing in your education and actually getting a career. Like really pouring into, resources and trying to find a way to elevate yourself in a financial way. Not trying to elevate yourself from a aesthetic way, wanting to look a certain way. That means nothing. But if you're really trying to set up your future that is going to benefit your children, investing in your education, and getting more stability under your belt, that would be a phenomenal way you can prove that that's exactly what you're doing.
So, anyway, like I said, I got my whole next year and a half plans. I'm doing big things. I'm just, y'all will see, and y'all are gonna come along with me, and we're gonna do this together. Like, I'm not gonna leave y'all behind, because you guys have been on my journey thus far. I'm not gonna show you guys all the struggle and show you guys no come up, no glow up, no, you know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. So yeah, but today, in the now, I want to change up my content a little bit, and I want to shift my channel a little bit. Not saying that it will never be what it was, because it's always going to be live. It's always going to be about me. It's always going to be fun. We're always going to be doing stuff with me. But right now I'm called to do some, stuff a little bit different, and I'm looking forward to that as well, yeah.
I noticed Olivia has been using the phrase she's being called to do something. And that kind of bothers me. If I can be honest, that kind of bothers me, because once again, Olivia, she blurs the lines when it comes to Christianity. She likes to use these words and these phrases, but everything about her is so polar opposite. And it's like you're using these words, but I don't think you fully understand what it means, because when you are being called to do something, there is a higher power that is calling you to do that thing. And that is referring to the Creator God, Yahweh. And anytime God calls you to do something, He's calling you to do something that is good, that is righteous, that is just, that falls into the will that He has set for your life. And when we look upon your life, Olivia, as of current, nothing about your life shows that you are following the will that God has set for your life. Even if you don't know what your actual purpose is in life, everyone should know that their main purpose in even being in this earth is to worship and serve God. Like, it's very clear. That is the main purpose that we all share in common, is to worship God. And so it's just very bothersome when I hear you using these words, because again, you're trying to make yourself look a certain way, but action speaks louder. It doesn't matter what type of vernacular you choose to use, your actions will always override that.
Thank you, love. Oh, thank you, loves. Thank you. I'm here for it, whatever you do. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. I know. Like I have my supporters that love me to death. I've been getting a lot of negativity, people in my emails, people in my DMs, people in my comments. Y'all, all y'all just getting blocked and you guys are not being entertained any longer. It's such a waste of my time. It doesn't, you guys, in life, there will always be distractions, especially when you're on your journey. And I've said this before, when you're on your journey and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's when the distractions come even harder. So you really have to work on your discernment, and you have to really just pay attention to what needs attention, okay? Our time is so limited on this earth, and our time is so precious. Okay, that's what I'm trying to teach myself. Okay, I'm like, live. Please only pay attention to what needs your attention, sis. All this extra shit is meant to slow you down. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to distract you. It's meant to piss you off. It's meant to get you in your feelings. It's meant to trigger you. Okay? Who triggers? Who sends to trigger you? The devil.
I wouldn't be surprised if you are getting some negative comments, Olivia, but my question is, are you lumping the comments in with negativity where they're just telling you the truth? Are you lumping into that category where people are just telling you exactly what it is that they see and you just don't want to hear it, so you just put it all in the same category of, I'm getting hateful comments? But I guess you want to speak on discernment again. Okay, so yeah, you really do need to work on your discernment. And what you said about distractions, it's also true. But Olivia, one of the factors that you need to work on when it comes to discernment is discerning what you are about to say out of your mouth before you actually say it. See, you're trying to use this word discernment to make it about how you're discerning other people, but you need to be using that for yourself. And this whole conversation you're having right here regarding distractions, again, you're correct in what you said, but you're not applying it to yourself. Because the same way you're making it seem as if, when you're trying to do your best and you're living life, distractions will come, and they will come even harder when you are really trying to change things up. That's true. But have you even taken a moment to reflect on how you have been a distraction in other people's lives? Have you not taken into consideration, Olivia, that Jerrod has been trying to move on with his life and you have been a whole distraction in his life for 4 years? Have you not seen how you have been a distraction in your children's life, in them trying to recover and heal? Because every time they come into your presence, you're saying something crash off the wall regarding other people that they see you talking about online, or whether it's their father. Have you not taken into consideration the women that you constantly keep bringing up and throwing jabs at? Have you not taken into consideration that they're trying to move on with their life? They're trying to live their life. They're trying to go through whatever it is they need to go through. And here you come, lonely and bored, and you are a whole distraction in their life. See, this is the constant issue that I have with you. You come on here and you say all the right things, but you only see it from the inside looking out. You're only looking at it from the standpoint of what is being done to you and how it makes you feel and what you don't want. But if you start looking at things from the outside looking in, you will be able to see the part that you're also playing in all of this towards other people. And the fact that you are speaking on being triggered makes me believe that you really was triggered by Jerrod coming on his Instagram doing that reel. Because like I said, this whole time you've been MIA. You have not posted. You may have posted like a picture, but you have not came on live. And you just so happened to decide to come on live a few hours after Jerrod decided to put a reel out on Instagram. And now you're talking about Satan is the one that triggers you. So basically, you're admitting to the fact that you were triggered. You were triggered by Jerrod putting that reel out, and you think he did that to taunt you. But have you taken into consideration, Olivia, that he put that reel out just because that was what he was feeling in the moment? He wasn't even thinking about you? And maybe if you would stop following and watching what he's posting over there, maybe you wouldn't have gotten triggered to begin with. See, the only reason why you're triggered by that is because you still have feelings. And I'm not knocking you for still having feelings, but it's the fact that you're trying to play it off like you don't. And I also want to say this. For you to say that Satan is the one who is responsible in triggering you, understand that Satan also sends people to do his dirty work as well. And Olivia, as I have been saying in multiple videos since I've been on here doing reactions, you have been used by Satan many times to do his dirty work. Because everybody's motivation is guided by a spirit, whether it's a positive spirit or a negative spirit. And the way you've been coming on here, showing your behind and doing evil work, best believe, Satan has definitely been sending you out to do his work. So you really need to acknowledge that and have some discernment on that too.
That's who sends to trigger you, to slow you down, to put a stop to what you're succeeding at, what you're moving forward with, you know. So just my advice, and what I'm also trying to instill in my own brain, is just entertain what deserves to be there, you know, because everything doesn't deserve your attention, and that's just, it is what it is. So anyways, I didn't realize it was you guys. I don't look that different. I feel like I look more like my sister though, I swear. No bueno. No bueno, no bueno. Yeah. But just know that I love you guys and I'm here for you. Okay? I will always be here for you. For my true supporters, for the women who actually root for me, I root for y'all and I love you guys. And that's what this whole next chapter of my channel is going to be. It's going to be for y'all. I'm going to pour back into y'all. Even though I've talked a lot of shit. Okay? We put a lot of attention on the negativity. But I do feel and I know how much positivity and love I get on the daily from my true supporters. So it's like, I want to pour back into y'all. You know, I want to give back to y'all. So that's what I want to focus on for the next couple months, maybe year. Who knows?
I mean, it's a couple of things I think is responsible in her having this conversation right now. One being, I know she watches my videos. Like, it's very obvious, beyond obvious at this point, that she watches, and I'm cool with that because I do believe I give constructive criticism. I do believe that she is really starting to see, like really see, because all I'm doing is showing her her content, the same content she puts on here. I show it and I break it down. And so I guess she's getting a real life dose of reality. The second reason why I believe she's wanting to change things up is because she knows she's been losing a lot of supporters. Like, they literally been falling on the wayside over there. And, you know, the fact that she's wanting to pour back into her followers, into those who have been supporting her, I mean, that's commendable. But Olivia, this should have been your mindset from the beginning. I don't understand how you can gain a following over these few years you've been on YouTube, make money because they're watching your videos, and you treat them poorly. You lie to them. You just treat them in a way that is just beyond comprehensible. And now you want to do damage control. But like I said earlier, I mean, it's always better late than never. But I'm just curious as to what exactly are you going to do to try to redeem yourself over there?
Thank you, Nija. Thank you. You look really different. You think so? I don't think so. I feel like I look the same, but I feel like I do look like my sister. Oh, Steph. I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, I know. You guys will always be there for me. And I know you guys will. Like, I know. That's why I keep coming back. That's why I'm like, girl. But if I'm ever not here, if I ever go on like a hiatus, which is possible, especially here in the next couple months, if I ever do, you guys check my socials. Check my Instagram, check my TikTok. I'll never stop posting. But, you know, if I stop posting, then I don't know. Who knows? I can't really even see the future. I feel like a lot of things can make me stop posting altogether. You never know, but don't ever think bad. I'll always come and tell you guys what's going on eventually. Just remember, it's just a test for a testimony. 100%. You're right. You're 100% right. Who said that? Vanessa? Vanessa, you're 100% right, baby. And things happen, you guys. That's what life is about. Life throws us curveballs all the time. All the time. So also always stay on your toes. Always be ready. You know, what did they say? What's that saying? Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. You never know what can happen in life. I've learned that. I'm a true testimony of that. And you never know. So just always stay on your toes and stay 10 toes down for you and yours, you know?
Yes, life can definitely throw us some curveballs, and we can go through things, unexpectedly, not knowing, that we was going to have to endure certain things. But my thing is, for you to say you know all of this, I don't understand, why would you intentionally put out bad energy into the universe? Because life happens. None of us can avoid life, okay? And I'm the type of person where even if something unexpectedly happens, I feel confident enough to know God got me. I feel confident enough to know, no matter how hard the trial may be, at that moment or in that moment, I know God is with me. I know God is going to see me through it. And I have that confidence because I know I strive on a daily basis to do right by people. The fact that you spew out so much bad energy on a regular basis to your children, to people that you don't know, it's just everything about you. It's just bad energy. I don't understand how you don't see what could actually show up when life starts to come back at you. I don't see why that doesn't scare you. I really don't. Because you put a lot of negative stuff out here in the universe, and you think life is going to treat you gentle? You think life is going to treat you sweet? You think you're going to have nothing but peace and contentment in your life? When this is the energy that you spew out on a regular basis to innocent people, to innocent children, to people who did not warrant that from you? Like, that's crazy to me that you still don't get that.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys. Just stay tuned. It's gonna seem like weird because I'm gonna upload like a whole bunch of videos in the next couple days. Just these videos that I have to get out that I've already recorded. It's fun vlogs. It's cute little vlogs. But after that, we're gonna do more of other type of content, and I'm really looking forward to that. So watch that, you guys. Really, pay attention to that stuff too. Like I said, I'm never gonna completely stray away from my original content, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna switch it up just because the shit that I've been doing is played out, and I'm not into it anymore. And I'm a creature of, I like to change it up. I like to switch it up. That's what keeps me fresh and keeps me interested in what I'm doing. So yeah. Okay.
So, in other words, I guess Olivia is saying that she's getting tired of playing the villain. She's getting tired of being the person that is always starting drama and just being evil on her channel. So, I guess she wants to soften it up and do different. That's just an assumption. I don't know for sure. I'm just kind of trying to read between the lines. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think this is all about?
A lot of people were even wondering about like the makeup career. That's in the works too. I have not forgotten anything that I've said that I wanted to do, especially if it's like a true passion of mine. it's just, I have to work towards that and I have to get there, okay? It's coming. Everything is coming with time. Strawberry shortcake, girl, you're rocking with the girl. Thank you, baby. You look gorgeous in every outfit. Oh, thank you guys. These are super cute and these are super affordable. Affordable, y'all. So, like I said, TikTok. If you guys don't have a TikTok, make a TikTok and follow me because I have a lot coming on TikTok too. Like I said, I'm working on a lot behind the scenes, okay? So let's just wait on it. But I love you guys. I'm about to get on to what I have to do right now, but I just wanted to come and say hello. I'm still here. I'm thinking about y'all. I love you guys. I hope everyone is being safe out there because it's crazy out there right now. You know, the election is coming up. I hope everyone is registered to vote. I hope you guys are about to vote, okay? And just staying true to you and being the best version of yourself. Okay, I know I keep saying that, but I'm not only saying that just to y'all, I'm also trying to always remind myself of that because if you guys don't know Liv can go from 0 to 100 really quick. And if I let myself, I can indulge in the negativity of things instead of the positivity.
Yes, you definitely been saying that a lot, and you started saying that after you heard me saying that over here. But it's cool. It's cool. But the truth of the matter is, Olivia, you going from 0 to 100 has nothing to do with what the internet is bringing your way. You get easily frustrated at AJ when you're just trying to get him to do basic things or when you're giving him basic directions. Like you go from 0 to 100 just even at Kalani because she's crying. It's just, again, I don't feel you are really seeing yourself completely the way you need to because you keep trying to make it about other people as to why you're being provoked to do certain things. No, a lot of the things that you show on the camera, it has nothing to do with you being provoked. It's what's in you. You're already miserable. You're already frustrated. You're already annoyed within yourself.
You know, I've learned throughout my healing journey and where I am today, I have a lot of resentments. I have a lot of hurt still bottled up, but I don't want to cry about it. I don't want to feel bad about it. I don't want to, I'm not expressing it in that way. I'm turning around and I'm expressing it in a negative way where I want to get back. I want to hurt. I want to laugh. I want to point. I want to make fun of. Like, I'm realizing that within myself. So I'm like, Liv, I had to step back and I had to be like, girl, we're not doing this. We're not going down there and playing with the devil. We're not going to do that. I have to figure out within myself what I need to fix in me to get past this resentment. I have to. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm working on myself. So just know that I'm not always just telling y'all, work on yourself, be the best version of yourself, do. No, I'm also telling myself this all the time, every day. I'm always trying to figure out ways to be the best version of me.
The fact that Olivia just said this right here further proves she's listening. Olivia, this is what I've been saying. There is a resentment you have, and you have been just taking it out on everybody. You are very much still hurt by your failed marriage, which is why you felt the need to come on here and speak on someone else's marriage. You're hurt by a lot of the things that has transpired. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it you will not acknowledge and you won't admit to, but as long as you acknowledge it within yourself, that's all that matters. But I feel like you come to these moments of clarity, but you don't stay in it. And that would be one of the things that I would say to you, Olivia, is you need to stay in this moment of clarity. And that's where the true healing begins. You have to be honest with yourself every single day. And you have to acknowledge all of the things that you have done to other people that were unfair, that were hurtful, and that was wrong. You got to be able to acknowledge that, and you got to be able to admit to that. Because these moments of clarity, they come and go, but it only takes a person who really wants to do the work, where they're going to literally plant both of their feet into this moment and really dig deep and do the work. So my advice to you, Olivia, is to take seriously what you just said and allow yourself to be honest about everything and everybody that you have hurt and the things you have done to cause the hurt. Because, again, you have come on here many times and you have showed a level of humility that looks genuine, but you don't stay in that humility for long. You go right back to the version of Liv that we are all accustomed to. So, we'll see.
Somebody said I need therapy. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all need therapy? If you really think about it, couldn't we all use a little bit of therapy?
See, you kind of dropped the ball right here, Olivia. See, I watch everything, and I'm not moved by just words alone. I'm not. See, if you was really genuine in what all you just said, all of that extra stuff you just said just now, that wasn't even necessary, and there was no need for you to even say it. That person saying that you need therapy, you should have said, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to get some therapy. You did not have to make it about everybody else, and that's your problem. You don't like to stand alone and own whatever it is you need to own in the moment. You try to hide behind, duck behind, use people as scapegoats, throw them out so they can be the ones to get hit by the bus. Like, you don't like to take accountability. If you really wanted to be genuine and show the people that you mean what you say and you're saying what you mean, you should have just owned up to that and said, you know what, I do need therapy. You're right.
I don't choose to do therapy. I choose to do the healing myself. It's possible. And number one is recognizing the problems so you can work on the problems, so you can get through the problems onto the other side. And I'm really good at recognizing my own problems, you know?
No, I don't know, because I don't see that from you, Olivia. You pick and choose when you want to acknowledge something, but you don't do that consistently. You don't do that consistently. And again, you're making it seem like you can heal yourself. How long has it been since you've been talking about you've been on this healing journey? We're talking years. And we have not seen any progress in the matter of years of you talking about you being on this healing journey. So obviously, you are not equipped to heal yourself, Olivia.
I don't know. I have that self-awareness about myself. So it's a gift and a curse, because I can also be my biggest critic, okay? I could be very hard on myself, but I'm learning also to give myself grace, to give myself time to process things, you know? God will help you. Most definitely, yes. Prayer is everything. Don't ever forget how strong and how capable the Lord is of healing us, you know? It could be as simple as me just giving all my problems and my issues to him and him working on it. But I also like to work with him and you know, do the work on myself as well. So I'm working through a lot, y'all. I'm working through a lot, but isn't everybody? Isn't everybody? Isn't everybody? You know, we could all point the finger, but guess what? There's three pointing back at us. So it's not necessary. I feel like everybody, you know, everyone's getting older. Everyone is you know, hopefully living and learning. But I know that me personally, I've learned so much. Oh my gosh, 2024 has been a year of studying the book of Liv. Honestly, truly, because I've just learned so much about myself. And honestly, I like me. I love me. I'm comfortable with me. And I'm excited. I'm so excited for this next year. I'm so excited for 2025. 2025 is going to be my year, baby, okay? It's going to be my year, baby. So if it's going to be your year, it could be our year, okay? So ladies, think with that. It don't matter what you're going through right now. Think of the future. Plan out your future. Don't get so caught up in the now. Think about your great future that you could have, and what can you do today that you'll be proud of in a year from now.
Yeah, the more I'm listening, the more I'm feeling like this is the same speech that she's given before. Um, it doesn't come across as genuine. Like it really doesn't. And y'all know I really do try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Some of y'all understand that with me. Some of y'all may not like that about myself. And it's cool either way. I can't be nobody but myself. I just, just watching and listening and just observing her and just the small amount of time I have been following and observing her, this is just coming across to me not being genuine. And I hate to say that out loud because I would hope anybody that speaks in this way would be genuine. I would really hope that anybody that says these things would actually mean what they're saying. But I just don't feel anything behind what she's saying. It just feels empty. And that's very unfortunate.
Always think about that, okay? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. Positive energy, learning yourself is the best. It never gets old. There's always something to learn about yourself. There's always something new to learn about yourself. There's always something to heal. There's always something to mend. There's always something to deep dive into you and figure it out. Like, healing never ends, okay? Never ends. But I love you guys. Liv, when you speak lately, you're confident, hopeful, and motivated. I've always known you got this. Oh, thank you, Patty. I try, you guys, not all the time. Like I said, I've been doing good, but I'm real life. This is real life. I get triggered sometimes, and a bitch can get deep down and dirty. I can get dirty. I can get in the mud. I can get in the mud. And I can play dirty too, but it's all about discernment, figuring out what really is important.
See, you want to use the word discernment so badly that you don't even fully understand when it's necessary to use that word, because discernment is not really necessary in the context of how you used it here. It doesn't take discernment to realize or to recognize that you are treating people in a very disrespectful way. It doesn't take discernment to recognize that you are being mean and that you are being a bully, Olivia. See, you want to blend in so badly and try to look like what I look like over here. You try to speak like how I speak like over here. You're trying to present yourself over there the way I present myself over here. And you want so desperately to come across like you know what it is and you know what you're talking about. But you don't. See, the discernment that I have right here is real. And just by you laughing at the fact that you can go low, you can go dirty, shows that you really are not genuine in any of the message that you just outlined in this whole live thus far. My discernment tells me that you're just talking, that you're not meaning what you're saying. Because if you were really feeling convicted in your spirit about all of the wrong that you have done, you wouldn't have laughed at that. You wouldn't have thought that was funny. You would have actually felt some resentment within yourself for being that way, for treating people that way. You would have felt repulsed by your actions, disgusted by your actions. But the fact that you're sitting here laughing and gloating about how low and how dirty you can go shows that you still are cool with the fact that you are that way. You're very much okay with being that way.
And getting deep down and dirty with the mud creatures, it's not important. It's not gonna benefit me in a year. Am I gonna look back on it and be like, oh girl, you got deep down and dirty and you got her good? Like, no, bitch, I'm not gonna be thinking like that. I'm gonna be like, girl, like, really? That was stupid. Like, you know what I mean? No matter how much resentment or anything that I have to work on that with me. I have to work on that with God. you know? It's called being real, 100%. And it's the truth, though, because nobody's perfect and everybody gets triggered. Everybody does, you know? The mud creatures. I'm just saying, girl. I was just saying, some people don't ever get out the mud. They like the mud. They wallow in the damn mud. But no, not me.
Olivia, that is you. Like, you literally just said you're keeping it real, but then you turned around and lied. You're not being honest because you love being in the mud. If you didn't love being in the mud, Olivia, why do you always provoke people to get to where you are, to come where you are? When people are not even talking about you, why do you poke at people? So for you to make it seem like you're not about that life, you're not a mud creature, as you put it, then why is it that you're the only one on this platform that's always bothering people? Explain that to me. How is it that you're the only mommy in this sector that has literally gotten into it with countless people in this sector? Okay.
Not me. I don't want to be in the mud anymore, guys. I don't want to. So I'm not going down there no more. We're just gonna focus on us. Trans women stay winning, period. Trans women are real women. I'm just like, no, I'm just playing. Y'all are so funny with that. Just stay positive and stay on your goals and your journey, okay, in life. It's really important. It's you versus you, baby, okay? How am I doing? I'm doing great, Stephanie. How are you doing, babe? Are you doing good, Steph? Is everything good with you? I'm doing really good. I really am, you guys. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I was looking at my babies last night when they were sleeping, and I was just like, oh my God, thank you, God. God really does restore everything. He really does. He has such a way about him, you know? He got a personality. He has a sense of humor, but he's so loving and giving, and he has a way of teaching us what we need to learn in the moments of our life that we need to learn it. And there's no backing out. There's no turning back. Like, I was just talking about this. I just filmed a video that no matter if you choose to step out and heal yourself and work through your traumas, or God is going to push you out there and he going to make you work on yourself and work on your traumas, and he going to make you get there. And it's not a bad thing. He spends extra time on the ones that he sees fit. Okay? Some of us have bigger journeys in life. Some of us are going to touch more people in life. Some of us have, you know, just a bigger purpose, I should say.
I want to say this to what Olivia just said, because I feel like it can kind of cross a fine line with where she's going. But let me just bring it back to what the scriptures say. And the Bible says that God is no respecter of persons. Okay? He is no respecter of persons, meaning what he does for one, he will do for the other. Yes, some people have different calls on their life. To whom much is given, much is required. But when it comes to God's capacity of loving his children, understand that he is no respecter of persons. I just wanted to highlight that right here.
So, I don't know. It's beautiful. God does definitely restore, and I'm so grateful for my babies. You guys already know, my kids are my everything. Every last one of them are my everything, and I've always wanted to be this woman for my kids, this strong, independent woman. This is who I've always pictured in my mind being for my kids, and I'm finally here. Not saying that I don't have more to work on, because I do. I'm not perfect. I'm not even close to being perfect, but I'm on the road to becoming exactly what I want. But so far, I've done so much work, and I'm so proud of myself, and I give all the glory to God, because going Olivia's way, the way Olivia was going, girl, I was digging myself deeper in the mud. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. He had to pull me up out of there and be like, okay, you don't want to listen to me? I'm going to take this from you. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. And I'm going to leave you bare. I'm going to leave you bare out there with nothing. And I'm going to see you fight your way back to where you want to be. And girl, I've done the work. I've done the work. And I have so much work to do, let me tell you. But he's definitely restored. And he will continue to restore, because that's what he does. That's exactly what he does when he sees that you're actually working and you're putting in the work for yourself, you know?
Again, to those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, know what's going on right here. Okay? I'm going to say this again. A person's actions do not lie. You can deceive by words. You can deceive by how you uphold your appearance. But you cannot deceive through actions. And even eventually, when it comes to what a person says, that truth, if you have ears to hear, that truth will eventually expose itself. If you have eyes to see, and when I'm not talking about physical eyes, I'm talking about when you see in the spirit. I don't care how much makeup a person has on. I don't care how beautiful a person looks. I don't care how handsome a person is. You will start to see that spirit behind the face of that individual. And that is real talk. I am not talking out the side of my neck. I am speaking facts when it comes to the spirit. And once again, she's saying all the right things, but her actions have not measured up to the words that she's saying right here. Not even close.
So don't give up, you guys. Don't ever give up. And it's never too late. And it's never... Don't ever listen to anybody's bullshit, okay? Because people unfortunately are very unhappy in this world. It's understandable because of where we are in this country, where we are in the world, period. As people, we don't reach out and hold each other's hand and say, come on, girl, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Like, people are in competition, people are haters, people are mad, people are stressed, people are hungry, people are broke. Like, I understand why people do the things that they do, but I don't want to be on that side of things. I want to be on this side of things. No matter who does what to me, that's what I'm working on right now. That's where I am in my journey. That's the type of stuff I'm asking God to fix within me. Like, when somebody does me wrong, God, please give me the strength to not want to do them wrong, for me not to feel no type of hatred, and just have understanding that they are struggling. They are in a worse place than me, or feeling worse, or whatever. Like, if a person ever comes for you or tries to hurt you, it's only because of where they are with themselves.
This is a prime example of what I meant when I said eventually a person's words will reveal the truth. And this is what Olivia is stating right here. She's revealing her truth. Although she's not consciously aware that she's speaking about herself, because she deflects so much. But this is why Olivia does what she does. This is why she pokes at people. This is why she's constantly bringing people up and trying to start stuff with people. It's because of her own inner condition. Her being miserable and unhappy. So the way you're constantly saying we're haters, we're haters, we're haters, when we're telling you your truth, you just come on here and actually confirm it, Olivia, every single time.
You know? And something about you might trigger them, might make them feel like, oh, why don't I have it like that? Or why am I not there? Why am I da 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 da? You know? So I'm trying to have more understanding for people, and less reaction and more understanding. You know, that's where I'm at. And it's gonna be a journey because, baby, I am the clapback queen up in this mother. Okay, so it's definitely hard work, but I'm gonna get there. And when I'm there, maybe however many months, years, hopefully not years, but months it takes me, I just want to have that like peace within myself. Like somebody could full on like come up to me and cuss me out, and I could just be like, I'm gonna pray for you, baby. Like, I love you and I'm gonna pray for you. You know, type shit. I'm not there, but I'm almost there. I'm getting there. Because especially for where I wanna go in life. Like, if I think this little YouTube stuff is like, oh my God, I have so many haters. Like once again, I'm thinking about the future, like where I wanna be in the future. Like, imagine my platform doubling, tripling. Imagine how many haters I'm gonna have then. You know what I mean? Because for some reason, haters have a way of latching on to people and trying to tear them down. Why are they like that? I don't know, but it's okay. I mean, that's just what it is, but I'm a work in progress, okay? God is a rewarder to those who diligently seek him, right?
Olivia, do you even know what that means, that scripture this person quoted? God is a rewarder to those who diligently seek him. Do you know what that means? Because you really should investigate that a little further. And to be clear, what I do on YouTube, this is considered like a hobby for me. This is more like a part-time job that happens to be something that I enjoy doing. So I am not invested in you. You are a storyline that I am reporting on. That's it. Like, I'm not invested. I'm not like consumed with you and your life. I just simply report on it. That's it. Just to be clear.
He restores. Yeah. That's true, you guys. It is true. It is. It is. It definitely is. Because I don't like to compare anything to where I was back then and where I am today, because it's a journey. And you know what I read the other day, which I love, Nipsey Hussle, RIP to one of the greatest. He said it's called a marathon. All you have to do is keep going. That's it. That's it. That's all you have to do, ladies. It's so simple. And that goes with everything in life, with your workout journey, your healing journey, work, life, relationships, your kids. All you have to do is keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Because it's true. It is a marathon. It's never ending. And it doesn't end until the lights go out, until it's over. Then it's done. So that's all you have to do is keep going, y'all. Don't ever give up and keep going. And don't ever listen to nobody. Opinions are not facts. And everybody has an opinion. And that's okay. People can have opinions. Let them have their opinions.
See, this right here is why you're hard-headed. According to your own ambition, you acknowledge you're hard-headed. But this is why. For you to say what you just said right here. Don't listen to everybody, because their opinions are not facts. Everything that a person speaks is not based off of opinion. I can say things that I know is fact, but because you don't want to receive it, you will make it to be a opinion. And that's why you're stuck, because you don't know how to discern factual information, actual advice, sound advice at that, from an opinion. You don't know how to distinguish between a person giving you constructive criticism to someone who's just trolling in the comments. See, when you have gone through experiences, real life experiences, you can share that with other people. You know, the way you're doing that on your platform. So basically what you're telling your supporters is, don't listen to what I'm saying, because everything that I'm saying is an opinion. It's not factual. You see how that works, Olivia? The way you say things and you have no maturity, you have no knowledge of what it is that's coming out of your mouth, and you end up looking like a fool because you're not making sense. What you're actually saying is you don't want to listen to what other people are saying, because you don't want to acknowledge that some of these people are actually saying what is true. You don't want to acknowledge that because I don't know you personally, some kind of way I'm calling you out on your stuff. And I'm hitting the bullseye. And you feel it and you know that's what I'm doing. But you don't like it either. And you try to tell your audience that they are wasting their time when they watch channels like mine. Because you make me out to be, I'm just a hater. When in fact, you are very much bothered by the things I say over here. And you're very much tuned in to what I say over here. So, I mean, you're going to have to do a lot more better than that if you're trying to make a point here. Because the point that you tried to make made no sense.
We're all a work in progress, and all we can do is show God that we're progressing in the right direction. That's right. That's right, you guys. That's 100% right. But like I said, I don't like to compare where I was then to where I am now. But I'm so different. That's all I can say. I am so changed, and I am grateful for every single thing that I had to go through to get to this point. Because if things didn't happen the way they did in my life, who knows if I would have made it here? Who knows if I would have, who knows what direction my life would have went in? But it's so good. It's so good today, and it's only going to get better. So like I said, start working with that, ladies. Even if you're super stressed out, you don't see no way out today, tomorrow, this week, start trying to plan your future. Because like I said, it's a marathon, and this is going to keep going and going and going. So you might as well think today how you want your life to be in a year from now. Where do you want to be sitting next October 2025? Where do you want to be sitting? Do you want to be sitting in the same spot? Do you want to be sitting in a bigger house, in a nicer car, in a better relationship? Where do you want to be in 2025? Think with that. That's all I've been thinking about. That's all I've been thinking about. So think with that and plan your future, and don't worry about too much. It's important to be in the present, to be in the now. You have to stay in the now, but I'm just saying, also think with the future, especially if things are not so favorable right now. Things will always get better if you work on them, okay?
Olivia is speaking on not being in the same place this time next year, because this is literally what I was speaking on in the video I uploaded hours before she went live last night. I basically was saying that Olivia will probably be in the same place mentally. The only thing that would be different is she will be a year older, and she may have moved to another apartment. But as far as the core of who she is, that remains to be the same. And so now she wants to come on here and make it seem like she's all about wanting to make sure that her life next year does not look anywhere near what it looks like now. You see what I'm saying? But I'm really trying to figure out what is so different about you now versus then. Because then you were still entertaining bums. You're still doing that now. Then you was hung up on Jerrod, dragging Jerrod, talking about Jerrod. You still do that now. Then you were showing that you were a neglectful mother to your children. You're still doing that now. Then you were constantly dragging people on the internet, talking about people, starting beefs with people, constantly starting drama. You do that now. Like, there's so much more I can continue on. So I'm trying to figure out, what is this big difference besides you lost some weight? Is that what we're basically talking about, that you're nowhere near being the same? Now, there may be some little intricate things that may have changed, or you may have, evolved from not being. But when I look at the core and I look at your behavior, you have exemplified the exact same things. So I'm not seeing what is this major difference.
Thank you, Myra. But I love you guys. Let me go. I'm blabbering. Like I said, look forward to new content, different content. We're going to have so much fun for the rest of this year. in 2025, baby. We're gonna do big things in 2025. So just wait on them, okay? I love you guys. Trials, as painful as they are training for your calling, right? There's some things we couldn't get had we gone through, right? Right. That's so true. Your spirit is glowing. Well, that's how I feel on the inside. That's really how I feel. That's seriously how I feel. I'm so grateful. But I love you guys. Stay up, okay? Don't ever be lacking, okay? Always be working on yourself. I love you guys. Remember to always be you, do you, and love you. That's number one. Yes, be blessed, everyone. When you can't find the answers, seek him. He has all the answers, okay, loves? Let me go get my baby. She's talking up a storm. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye, y'all.
So that was the end of the live. According to Olivia, she will be doing big things in 2025. And I guess we will wait and see what that is. So that ends it for this reaction video. I will see you guys in the next one. It's OneLove, and I'm out.